your left.
Cool! It is so much fun!
Show your mama how you gonna fly that plane. Go ahead, show it. Yeah!
So on your own dime, you're taking kids up to try to give them that same love for flying that you have.
Yes, I can't even explain how good it feels to see that look in their eyes when they experience something that they probably would have never experienced.
Which plane is this? Echo and Bravo, or is it Sky High Hero?
Sky high.
Guess what? You want to see some real airplanes?
Yes.
My friend Jerome's gonna fly you in his plane.
What?
Guess what?
He's a pilot?
Yes, and you're gonna be able to fly right next to him and be his co-pilot.
What is Fly for the Culture?
I was a former F-18 pilot in the Navy, and I recently got out and founded this organization due to the lack of diversity in the aviation industry.
Why did you decide to become a pilot?
In 2008, President Barack Obama was elected, and I said, if a black man become president, I'm gonna go fly a plane. So I did just that and fell in love with aviation.
Now you're a commercial airline pilot, and yet you think there's not enough diversity in the industry.
Not at all. Less than 2% of pilots are minorities.
I've always wanted to be a pilot my entire life. For a large part of that, I did not believe that it was something for a kid from Brooklyn. I thought it was only for the affluent kids in the suburbs. But the way that I started in aviation was in the Marines.
How did you and Cortland connect?
Really over Instagram. We would just kind of chat back and forth and just give each other support.
Who inspired you to get into this world of flying?
What a surprise the Nazis will get when black, brown, yellow, and white men, all Americans, land on the airfields of Berlin.
You know, everyone knows the Tuskegee Airmen. World War II fighter pilots, they flew P-51 Mustangs, and they escorted bombers on missions.
The Tuskegee Airmen were based in Alabama, and it appears that the Alabama National Air Guard now is almost entirely white. Why do you think there's been a bit of a reversal from having once a proud black unit to a predominantly white unit down there?
In terms of now, that information just isn't out there economically and socially. Aviation isn't something that was passed down through generations of families of people of color.
Sometimes you're flying with little kids, others teenagers trying to figure out their career moves.
Yes, I fly anyone who wants to go flying, even individuals who has a fear of flying.
As a kid, I never got to sit in a cockpit while the plane was flying, but I get to do it now, and I get to share that experience with other people.
All right, Davey, here we go. Republic Ground, Skyhawk 53593, information Quebec over at the Echo ramp, request touch and goes.
Runway 32, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 1.
Ready?
Incredible!
It's fun, right?
Yeah, it looks so cool! On the top of the city!
To explain flight in itself is just, I feel personally it's time travel.
It's a very liberating feeling the first time you close that door without your instructor. And I remember I was smiling from ear to ear. I could not believe like I'm in this plane by myself.
I love this plane.
There's a lack of promotion in the aviation industry when young minorities, they have sports and playing NFL and basketball, but no one ever comes to say, hey, I'm a pilot, you can fly planes, come on, join me, let's go up.
Republic Tower, I think we're gonna make this a full stop. How was that, Davey?
That was so good and so fun.
You loved it?
Yeah.
Wow, man, you were flying so high. Were you scared up there at all?
I wasn't.
Is there a demand for pilots right now?
Absolutely. So there's going to be this mass exodus of pilots who've been flying for 20, 30, 40 years. So right now is like the best time to really get into the aviation industry as a career.
So as these baby boomer pilots retire, you're encouraging a new generation to take up the mantle and take to the skies.
Absolutely.
This is the first flight that Davey's gonna remember.
And I'm like...
He's so adventurous now, and so why not start young?